New lake, new sets. Today is gonna be a good day. Always my favorite day. First check on a new place. I think we're gonna get more rats than at that last pond. The population here is down, but not as down as that pond. And I mean, we got really low water here, as you can see. I mean, the ice is starting here. Usually there's water all the way up a foot or two into these cattails. So a lot of these rats are gonna die this year, especially with the cold winter that's supposed to be coming up. So we're gonna get as many of them out as we can, and we're gonna eat a few of these things. Some barbecue smoked wings, muskrat style. First trap. Wow, look at that. This place is already insanely better. I like to put two next to each other in some of these runs that are bigger, and we got a, could you call this a quad technically? Even though it's two traps next to each other, it's not. Look at that. That is why we use colonies and not 110s. Although I do have 110s in a few spots where colonies couldn't get in. Look at that. A triple. I mean, these are big rats too. Look at that. Look at those things. That's a little one, but triple and a single next to it. So I'm guessing the three big ones all went in and clogged up that trap, because that thing was tough to get open, and then the other one came in and went in the other one. That's why it's always good to have two next to each other if you have a big enough run. Second spot, also a rat. This is freaking awesome. I wanted to actually show a real good day of using these things, show how just absolutely money these colonies can be. And that last pond with that low population we had was just horrible. Another really good run here. And a double and another monster rat. Holy crap, that's a big one. And then just a little guy. Well, this is already, I mean, this is what I'm talking about. This is what it's supposed to be like. And another one. Let's go. Let's go. Should have made a guess on how many I was going to catch today. Boom. Another one. Just crushing them. Last one. And another one. That's how you draw it up. That's a good day right there. That's almost 50% catch rate, probably more honestly. Alright, here's the final haul. 10 of them. We had 10 colonies, we got 10 rats, and these are some pretty big ones too, real nice ones. So finally a good day to show you guys how effective these colonies can be. I do have 4 110s out that had nothing, but the 110s I kind of put in the, you know, kind of the not as good spots that I think they still might be going. I just throw a 110 in there, and usually I don't do very well in them. I'll pick some up every once in a while, and yes, I would have picked up a lot of these rats in these runs with 110s, but I only would have got one of them unless I would have put a bunch in the runs. Colonies, $2 a pop, getting doubles and triples, definitely the way to go. It is a nice cloudy morning. We got us a muskrat here. This is the area where I got 10 yesterday, and we are actually pulling these, going up north to fish tomorrow for a few days. So just a quick 2 days on this area. Well, got all the traps pulled in, just the one rat today. Pretty cold night last night, so maybe these things didn't move a ton, but honestly it's mostly probably because I caught so many yesterday. So this is 11 rats and 2 checks out of here on 15 traps. That's definitely not great, but better than that last pond I trapped. Population's been down everywhere this year. There's not a lot of huts out here either, like virtually none, so they must be using bank dens. All these places I'm trapping are mostly feed piles and I think makeshift bake den type things. I think most of these things are gonna die this winter, so population's down. Get what we can. Short check, gonna go up and go do some fishing finally tomorrow for the next few days, but it's fun to get out and get some of these while we can. So probably gonna cook some of these bad boys up, throw them in the smoker, see how they are. So let's get to that. Alright, let's cook some of these muskrat up, see if they're any good. We have this many. These are just the hind legs. I don't even know how many this is, like 6 or 7 muskrat, something like that. This is going to be a super simple process. I'm really just going to smoke them in foil, take the foil off towards the end of the smoke once they're getting done, put some barbecue sauce on, and then let them smoke for a little bit longer to crisp up, get that barbecue in, and then we're going to see how they are. Super simple. All I'm doing, I already have this sheet done. You can see this. I'm just going to rub butter across the foil. Nice. Then break up the rest of the butter, lay it down, lay down some seasoning. I'm just using hardwood smoked garlic, a wood fire garlic thing. I don't know, I don't think the seasoning matters too much, just use whatever. Then we're gonna lay in the legs. See, I left the feet on these things just so, just so we know that it's muskrat still. We don't need to clean that up. We want to remember what we're eating. Anyways, they're all laid in here. Then I'll put seasoning on top. I guess I'm using a garlic, sea salt, butter seasoning for this other batch. Cool. Now we're just going to fold the foil over. Put it on our rack. I just want some of the moisture in just so, maybe we'll get more of that falling apart on there. And then when we get to time, I'll just basically just open this up like this, pull it open, and then smoke it for I don't know how long, and just let it crisp up with the barbecue on and see how that does. Pretty simple, nothing major, nothing in depth really, kind of just throwing this together and throwing them in the smoker to see how it is. So let's get outside and pop them in. Alright, let's pop these in. I already got the one in with the temperature probe in, just so I wasn't fumbling around with the camera like I kinda am right now. But pretty simple. Got our wood going down there. That's just apple wood. I don't really know much between the differences in wood. I just buy some and throw it in there and see how it is. So this will probably be good. I'll probably have it at about 220 to 250 for, I don't know, till internal temps are at like 165. Then we'll pop that foil off, put some barbecue on, and probably roast it for another 45 minutes at about 225, 250 again, and see how they are. So we'll be back when we're popping that foil off. Okay, we just got to 165 about 15 minutes ago. So let's take a look at this. Smells amazing. Oh man. Looks pretty dang good too. Just pour that out. Okay. Then just barbecue sauce. I think this is, I know this is Sweet Baby Ray's. Don't think it really matters. That's just what I had. And I'm just gonna glob this all over it. I wonder if these are gonna be any good. Well, this is lunch for me today, so they're getting eaten regardless of if they're good or not. Take our thermometer out. Ooh, that one definitely got more smoke. Slide her back in. Wood is just about burnt off, but that's okay. It's only, I think we're gonna do 45 more minutes. We'll turn it up just a hair. It's at about 240. Been about 240 for 2 hours, so we'll be back in 45 minutes and see how it is. Alright, 45 minutes up. And let's take a peek. Yeah. These things are definitely done. Wow. That looks pretty good. That looks really good. Come on. Let's get them inside and try them. Alright, back inside. Got them all on a plate. Look pretty good, just like at Buffalo Wild Wings. Minus the feet. And we are going to try these things. I have no idea what these are going to be like. I'm not going to lie to you though. They could be not very good, but I think they're going to be good. Because most things I've made have been good. Not bad. Not bad at all. Honestly, it's more like beef than like bird, like turkey or chicken. It's good. It's not amazing. I don't think it's as good as beaver. This one's better. This is from the other batch. This side is the one tinfoil wrapped batch, and this is the other batch. Oh, this is the bottom batch that the tinfoil was wrapped tighter, and it's just juicier. Trying to think what I use this rag to wipe down before I just wipe my face down with it, but whatever, it's probably fine. Anyways, there it is, smoked muskrat legs, barbecue. Pretty good. Not amazing, but pretty dang good. I actually would definitely make this again. I actually think if I did it next time, instead of opening them up and putting the barbecue sauce on and putting them back in the smoker. I would just take them out and finish them on the grill. I think that would crisp them up better, make them a little bit better tasting. So overall, good. I'm gonna get to eating the rest of these. This is my lunch, so I'm gonna finish these up. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Like, subscribe, do whatever the heck you want. We'll be back in the next one.